Come to me, and I will be your father, and you will be my sons and daughters, says God in 2 Corinthians 6, verse 18. God is a good father, and until we truly see him that way, we will struggle to fully trust him. A lot of people know God as powerful, holy, even distant, but not everyone knows him as Father, and that changes everything. Because the way you see God determines how you approach him. If you see him as harsh, you'll hide. If you see him as distant, you'll drift. But if you see him as a good father, you'll come close, you'll trust him, you'll rest in him. And the truth is, God has always wanted that kind of relationship with us, not fear-based, not performance-driven, but rooted in love. The Bible tells us that we were made in God's image. That's not just about how we look, it's about how we are wired. The way we love, the way we care, the way we protect. Those instincts didn't come from nowhere. They came from him. Think about how a loving parent treats their child. They provide, they guide, they correct, they sacrifice, and they want the absolute best for their children. They don't wake up thinking about how to harm their child. They wake up thinking about how to help them grow, succeed, and be safe. That instinct, that desire is a reflection of God himself. So if we, as imperfect humans, can love our children that deeply, how much more does a perfect God love us? God is not a distant authority figure watching your every move just to punish you when you mess up. He is a present, intentional father who is invested in your life. He sees your struggles, your confusion, your pain, and he doesn't turn away from it. He leans in. He cares. He provides guidance through his word, through conviction, through wisdom, through people. And even when he corrects us, it's not out of anger, it's out of love. Just like a good parent disciplines their child to keep them on the right path, God corrects us because he sees the bigger picture that we often can't see. But here's where it gets real. Just like children grow up and gain the ability to make their own decisions, we also have free will. God does not force us into obedience. He doesn't control us like robots. He gives us the freedom to choose. Just like in the world, even the best parents can raise their children with love, wisdom, and truth. Yet those children may still choose a different path, not because the parents failed, but because they have the freedom to decide. That's how it is with us and God. He teaches, leads, and shows the way, but we still choose to follow or walk away. And that's why God says, come to me. He doesn't say, I'll force you. He doesn't say, I'll drag you. He says, come. That invitation is powerful because it shows both his love and our responsibility. He's always available, always willing, always ready. But we have to respond. We have to choose to trust him. And sometimes that's the hardest part, especially if your experience with earthly fathers hasn't been good. Because for many people, the word father comes with pain, disappointment, or absence. But God is not a reflection of broken fathers. He is the standard of what a father should be. God despises what we call bad fatherhood. Neglect, abuse, and abandonment are opposite of his nature. Horrible fathers are not reflecting God's image in how they behave. They're acting outside of it. Because God's image is love, care, patience, provision, and truth. So if your view of God has been shaped by someone who failed you, it's time to separate the two. God is not like them. He doesn't leave, ignore, manipulate, or harm. He is consistent, faithful, and deeply invested in you. When you begin to see God as a good father, something shifts in your relationship with him. You stop trying to earn his love and start receiving it. You stop living in fear and start living in trust because you know he's not trying to take from you. He's trying to lead you into something better. But trust is key. Trust grows as you understand his character and see his hand in your journey. He sees what we don't and knows what we can't, always working for our good, even when we don't understand. God is saying, come to me, not because I need you, but because you need me, not to control you, but to care for you. Maybe today you need to hear this. You are not alone, forgotten, or without a father. A good father who sees, knows, and loves you, and is calling you closer. Not to judge, but to guide. Not to condemn, but to restore. Not to take, but to give life. So come to him, trust him, and let him be the father he's always been. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.